Hello, Ebusia for Mama Kwaba, Eba Round Table Show. So, Ewa Afro 614, the People's Heart. Then you wouldn't know because you did be our pastor, a do for Manadaos. Now they are to her. I was saying, let's do the studio, have the dead, the butu. The Mr. for Dofu, we don't know some friend of Dofu, Namo fan to her, na mo share. And it's a mamma afishia passion co and that dear Brunya Nana Yedi no so why shall my shuma dear enemy ready ya. Brunya no and a room a Christmas mood 24th night a bed the ever has seen. And Mindy kind end up sponsors us. The sponsor will decay a Shadia's beauty. I bring you now Shadi and a yemity and mamma here for first time if they see. Shadia, there's yeah, your friend now could be program no program and I see. Mr. Fresh Shadia, November would see why FFF. Shadia number is 614599142. Do this na FF beauty package. FF, I bring you now, make us say. Say, obi create training, ama o de ada, obe FF beauty, obi training. Me a ye chiama me a my as a fat sea fatam come FF any tree, me mammy. The batch away I fan now will program now to be training my FF. What it? Why FF number is 61443264449. The listener is Sky Couture entire cafe. Miss so yeah, your flow could be program. And as a pair of Brofuntari and African way, Mr. Fresh Sky. Now more being shit, and no so you need the whole come and dear come on. And yet bia Sky number is 64674493325. The listener A rabbit rich. Me table you see been a CCC packaging na nya asem ketwa kama pa na yare aba diabetes any esiche yare ba different na but me so me nko no bibia me yare MC so me real ice cream ke wo fura and I say fura yeah for na kasa pepe for na kasa mpo fura o bi anka say fura
tie na
ai minti fura minti o fura e wo ho me pa chow freno now more be no wa so no bi ache ai from ira I was 61428266131 do this na OKT print t-shirt for year sorry for more t-shirt I evangelism I for a pre-wedding photo shoot near there mo t-shirt so mo nko no be t-shirt ama mo kama I need that ha usi ni ba ko so a enimpa OKT number 9292289226. You this one you come to African market here the Africa Aba Columbus Ohio has say so nkwan mu ana say ofro ye mu be de na nam pa be wom no na ye African market kejetia Kumasi African market me so from I was 614779368. You trap to cry mam's is essential in nyoma ehwam ayama ofie ehwam ema oka mu ehwam ena ye Mr. Frank, Brunya na be we nya wo no be ye aduane a we dey spray ofie wa obi akra nti se wa ye aduane ofie ho ka mu Uber drivers, truck drivers egusu dem nti Mr. so be je ode number na 614212386 friend na ofie be hwam my ne samefa akwaba sonkrema ma be dwafo na de ne nko ana me ba ha so mo bo akra me mo mo mfa me so sa e me ma nko ana me mo studio ha say me brow di kan ni be di me NCT akwaba
mejo so momsi
awon time dey se mo be kire mo awofo bobi e wo round table ha say
e be kire pa
ti mo kire ma ehu mo ya da se wo show you so
yeah
and you do so no me am brow jo boy video papa video god father jo boy
yeah papa. shout out peace mwah.
No why dey no why dey no
happy Merry Christmas. My mama can happy Merry Christmas. My team for Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, yeah.
Ayo. And that's what they know.
Why FSO? Yeah, sana pian kanin tenka mi she mi bronya atare no ma me ho.
Yeah, kanin tempa.
Yeah, kanin tempa. Ka mi she mi bronya atare no. Chris kwa ode FF pa. Why FF ama why FF?
FF de obua. Man is was special guest studio has say. Columbus have be able to be share Bray wa ho. Bray or special guest and daddy fa papa daddy fa
Yes, madam.
That is it.
I don't want to answer.
I don't know why you could say Papa beside. What the could say you?
Hey. Minnu mi do wasa de ba betina wasa left.
Mr. So left and or right. No one better than Santem.
Yeah, more than ever in the media.
Yeah, who be what has it?
Who fi ankaza. This until the Bible pattern.
Ayo, Daddy Fabio, that's so bad. I mean, sure. I am be official, and they say, growing up ready and unstable. My papa for Cassa. Mba ho tete ani Christmas especially mba no ye ne omo te say any de ye mo mo fie ni de ye eboa enkra no omo nyini mu nti no eja ene de na producer say ye nka bronya be na se wo fie na wo nhwe o mba na se wo nka o mma nkwa wa msra hwehwe yi se wo nwie bia na obi so ni na onye sam so se ne man why don hwe futu bebre wa asem ya ye be kem I say, I mean, you can put some questions. Say, Father for, my a special guest. Daddy Fab, I found baby.
Yeah,
Why am a special guest? My mum our first question. Say, what do you enjoy most about being a parent? I mean, what we are papa? And then I'm already just say, oh, Miss my papa. And I answer, oh, turn your mama on money when you just say your papa, and I say,
I don't count, but Eddie can with the Sidak is here, my Yakopon so my in the day, I possible 24th night. Na with the Asida Tosoma when they would crew. So when I invited me, say, Miss Wimber and Betcher Margin. It was very important, delicate, and a little complicated topic because see, a fatherhood consists of a name of brain. And you never papa me in actually you the best, but you try.
yeah.
Now, we didn't check as you are more tearful. My wish you be a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Round table, more bodjuma. I'll see. And you know, fatherhood, Divya. Said, okay, it's not about a gift, a blessing. Say, yes, be out of gift. I'm a woman, go and chase your father. A blessing, because here, Nyankopon the Shanipa. And I say, and as somehow like a different kind of an experience, our brabo. Inti, Ubo was at the moment, Ube your father, and I say, Ube, we be first born amount. That moment in our brabo sesa. Na edi eni Jesu nko bi ba wa brabom na emma wo start se wo dwene nti me de me kra wa brabo ye emfato kakra na me obi ana me de so kakra afa
You died.
o be jai pa me mana hambo na me wo be first born hospital honum. I said to myself, say, hey, it's Fabio, me a father. So how am I going to deal with this? Because who need experience if you are, you know, what's I over? Hey, you know, like, I never be brain and they go through my mind. Na a bumper change and compose on our day about the chairman. One chairman choir, the first one met it, you know. Program the course and I bet they get deep into it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have more conversation about it. But what I say fatherhood is a blessing.
You. MC Kiki, I won't tell you wow, won't have phone na. You know, fatherhood, no, yeah, who's our, you know, father, no, at the end of the bro.
So, you bet you for shall see, say, Domasi said there be a munyam brainy at that general muti said you my day. Or I heard said, my will be baby, not you say, fatherhood, no there. Number 7 room pa. Small boy, I'm all 5.
Hey,
what you say? I wear me there. It's fatherhood, no there. I mean, my first experience wasn't that good because my first experience, you know, now I wasn't ready. My friend, Miss Abaya, be a basso, no. It was no very very sad and my muffy me broya my nufi. At the time my friend said mo hen am see my lock my baby. Now it wasn't good because of Ghana or her normal ye kukum me that time. Me ma meet London or no one was sending me aduane ska kakra. But try me light be why bibia na obi aba be catch us say one wonyam. So situation it wasn't that good for me. But come on, ma make her say, oh, I will help you take care of it. So don't worry about it, From that time, no na minya ani je kakra. Ewo. Eti efi ho na che say na me boguma. Because my say ebi muta machi obeboa me. It's a wonderful situation to be a father. Like that experience, Ade na ye me fam ya akra na say bia papa Fred ma ba na di mirika akohia no. So me find some second born krom ha no Dion nam me say me catch her down one day me wife for Hannah Busa and say nti that could me Fred ma ba na me ba be shia me. Like I asked her say would that ever happen to me? Say bia me be puna say kra na ba me. So it's something you can't get it like untiminto. What you say? So we free Juma Bana marketing they recognize that your father is in the house and for them to rush onto you and come to you, a very, very, very happy moment. Fatherhood is very nice. It comes with a lot of responsibilities. Yeah, me man no tembiano, your father say, "Ma before the year tie him crapper." But you were a bigger part to play in the lives of kids. Yeah, were bigger part to play. Say, your father now neglected that kind of part, or responsibility now. It goes a long way. Sometimes it's me go away, sometimes it's me man crana yet baby oho, sometimes the problems be brave. So fatherhood is not easy, but with my experience, how it started wasn't good for me, but how it has ended, it's so like to have twins. What you say?
No, I ended it.
My end is say the party. This will be my miska. So me one channel. So be my obi this. That be so obi fufuro bi ba say bia kiki me ma 100,000 bi na o ye mo efe ma me mu ba ko ma na ha na bia me yaka na ya je na che say ya yes ade na ma no. But but it's a good feeling to have kids. It's a good feeling to be a father, and not just a father, a responsible father. It's a idea. You wish you have that experience. So obiyan will be se anabia or pebi and I say bia we know say situations. Last week we talked about parents almost 15 years now or more yet. Sana me madam for partner na ye Europe. Later, Niado. I didn't know.
Oh, Niado.
Also, I moved said Niado. I didn't recognize say the year the better I had. Or friend later was Kiki. That was my wife. So what? I knew say he was in that situation, but we never once to be this uncle. But I was so happy about it. So it's a very great experience, and I hope say like every person we are say or person will get that experience. Like that's different. But be about person will be Yankopon mano that kind of opportunity non bana how it feels. Like first there my wife enye montafo no one madam for broni na I think say omukoye you have omu baby ache omu bi chem no my confused like omu also mu trasa scan no omu de buy no omu de chem o say na I was excited say wanyem but I didn't know say tafo. And obviously, what do you see? Like, they wanted me to recognize it, but I didn't see anything. Then I'll say, don't you see A and B? And I'm saying, yeah, I see A and B. And I'll say, so, I'm saying, A and B just saying, let me a picture, and A, B. I'm saying, they are twins. And I'm saying, what? Like, I'm a counter for some, but I never thought say it will ever happen to me.
Yeah.
So I was like, really, is that true? Say, for like, it's a very, very beautiful moment, and I want every man to experience that.
You.
Not enter for any day.
Enter for.
Jose.
Enter for because the way I see every man to experience it. That's it.
And then, no, to have a baby, like, I mean, to have a child in your life, yeah.
Who said that for the
Where the other mama
say enter for no say me why you bet me a promise him say me member there.
so
promise me pa there and yeah magic.
You joke where from brown say.
Mamsi. Me that's it. It's you for Edamasi. Once again, Merry Christmas. Yeah, official pa. I feel come to be official say neja. You know, I think come na nyankopon ye yakuma so ade ma ye.
Amen.
You know.
Nyame ma jo boy be ma.
Hey.
And if I ever put
you know, actually.
That's all, Bema.
Bobby man,
Oh, remember.
Experience the best teacher. I know what I'm talking about.
You know, but being a father is a blessing. That if I can, and I think it's what can. I think say when it dey me bia or we as bia be can say even when the first experience na kiki kan, you know. I also experienced that, you know. Just think about right after college, when we prepare college now, or baby, or to kwanya akwa broche, or baby abaso no nyem say, and obi bi asote, we mood everything back. Thinking about it today, it's more like damn me crank me 110 degree, you know, because they say crying what being never told. You can't even tell the difference, and it's lovely to be in that position. I think say majority of being a father, now I think so be a fear of again say it depending on background in the because that has a bigger play in that relationship now. I will be now on it a crown and then background in life. I go show about Papa Bia. Mamsi, things will be difficult, you know. But Sunday Kiki kind for the fact that ube drew fear and grandma daddy say, you know, at times so quite juma and yeah, before them say in time yes I'm your man bags. I saw it from my brother and I started picking it. Who come officer? My pictures baby yeah before your office here first and your man crisis you know pictures going fancy you. But when I start getting close to these people, it was more of motivation for them.
Now
like those and your man say, Momsy, we thought we Otna semikota office na bia me dream bibi ho my stress me hwam kra na nim kra na it changes my mood.
Oh yeah.
I feel say, you know what? I'm doing it for these people. You know, and no na me drew baby I drew. Because I always say, and last week I think somebody told Busami who said, and then I mean we saw a man I'm expecting say me mabinya. And I believe say I'm come on throughout the conversation. Sorry, Kafra. But these are stuff I've experienced Kiki Kaino. We wish to say Obiabe to my experience. It's a good thing, and we pray say Obia Onya BBR and Uncle Father, you know. Opa wardra you
a jingle.
Jingle.
But this on one of the year or year.
Yes, you know, Mamsi. Made my account.
You madam was say, member next question. Yes, we final cover by and that's what they show no so promotion and giftings be was so. Say, oh, you be who say, oh, loyal listeners, a listener, our round table, honey dear. You are chedia strong quiet, the mountain. So time is dry, the number be better to am our friend. We be our friend, I'll be like no way we need BBY. We all bow, we like you'll be a free hairstyle, or shady, or your back with your paper. Oh, yeah, must not say, Ubo with ya. And now your bear man up so you make up FFBT, so, or Bemo.
Oh, be fair, the money.
And yeah, and so always me afraid. No, we near my any tea, and I say, we any makeup and a hampers, or ha t-shirts, or how maybe new kitty print a t-shirt. I'll see and find to check te mesra mo ma wat mon tamase din na moye dey muntie number na mo frene fa gift ni mamu na ye nkipi mo ana de be mamu and yeah trust me on that mo bi say minim say mo nyina mo dom mba say me mo ensenya no mo ye nice nti minim obia ni how ne ba then connected how me who dey mean this question no tree. How do you show affection to your kids? But because yeah, baby, are free no. How they say, oh, Mushari, you say, oh, be a man, make I love you, children. And I'm moody and you can be them. As I for members, them. Exactly. If you know, maybe I have a we are away. Me, you got a phone from, but yet it's be oh, I brought me. I love you, mommy. I love you. I am looking at them, man. I say, who need say, and who hears that.
So question maybe to us. You know, say the didn't can have boss no. You know, fatherhood no, and I say parenthood equal in general no. A name be brave. Now I say a topic in Angazi Jazz Bono say fatherhood in America. Into the that means, you know, it tells you say there's a difference between parenting in Ghana and I say Africa and parent in America. Into the social year no we say the experience growing up now say now. There's a lot of challenges you face because fatherhood in idea you two bitness a children say work school you children how to be a father and I mean as a good father never be obi but as time goes on one can say what me pick it and most of the times is on our share maybe if you be free man I say papa your parent experience be a wunya or if you growing up no and they be a bit magazine with major also by a father you can look back say oh me crap on misano na me papa AAC into no measure as a meeting there but unfortunately no the Africa for brain me can say me can say per se because my papa was a great dad you know so sa experience no and especially your household na you know once you own what a compound house enti ono papa ne o maame no kwa mo da ni connection bia sa online say kroma na ono ma no you mo them 24/7 wo point mo ba mo nyina go ba Ghana so de you betime agya ho no ma betime agya ho no kra say o market no do ko ja the next door neighbor so at say enti no Africa in parenting is different from us. Now the me say yeah Africa for your method na identity and crown is different. You name how you kasa kire yamba.
They say military form na.
Yes. You name how I see intino fatherhood said I make us a humble man teaching me a lot of lessons. Every blessed day I'm researching me pebibia meet me me money be connected. You know, it could be in the form of how to talk to them, it could be in the form of activities, but who shall be now akura ubusa question kura die be sia tion kotrase trase entiamu ko are de ene ya made tifi entenu ba so ba kroma na hu sese nkwa na o maba ya wo maba sese no they are the smartest enkra ever because that generation enkra no o si yes smart no ene enema o munim no ene the kind of access o mo wo no wo hwe TV education omukuta tablet omuko better schools and you know they teach them a lot and to say yeah no ankasa no we always have work to do to catch up with the kids and say ya pekwa bi so be fa so ene enkwani be delia na koye entiatiamu ne frustration ne sa ne manimane me no the only thing that I do is say you say parent parenthood ni grandpa say fatherhood and say teten kra in the whole na be the to me na man teten kra na full time na papa fo no yɛyɛ taa wɔn akyi enti deɛ maame no bɛyɛ a ɛbɛgu wrong no ɛna yɛ papafoɔ no yɛ de yɛ correct enti sɛ ɔhwɛ a mother love ɛyɛ different from father love maamefoɔ no dɔ a wɔwɔ ma nkoraa no ɛyɛ akorɔkorɔ wɔdi bɔne koraa mpo no a instead of sɛ ɔbɛtea no koraa mpo no na ne pastor akomia bɛsɛ as mo yɛ mo sɛ mo ma no ka yɛ no ɛna stop it but maybe I may can stop it but me de m'ani hwɛ wɔ a it tells a lot so at say ɛna yɛ ɛsi ehu sɛ nkora no ɔmu yɛ nipa te sɛ ya na the difference bi a asɛm a wo bɛka kyerɛ bi ɔno ntimi nka the same thing kyerɛ ɔna te sɛ biribi ha na ɔntimi explain nkyerɛ to your understanding until you have to go to the level ansa na wɔtimi akakye up na wɔtimi na communicate so what I do with my kids is say to build that kind of connection with them that to make that love strong I deal with them individually until I say ɔbaa panyin na metimi phone no nko na me de na tena kem na me ne di nkɔmɔ me busa the questions yeah okay school dey see like a day na wo hia obi kan bi kyerɛ o then so umma omo saa yonkofa na emma omo so mutimi dey open up to you be bia opposite it but one ya wo say hwɛ a ye ma na omo ko school at least pay 8 hours in the 8 hours in so free if you are no past 7 a omra na ekobo be 4 until 8 hours no ne the teacher for ne enkofo a se bi obi oni mu ba bia na deal with 8 hours no 8 hours afọ no omra fi no what the baby a be 1 hour e be didi until as okoda ti ba be 5 6 no e bia was start ni homework so after that no ayese okujare no sa akoda bio until one as a parent no time be pa na unyama one enkura no so you always have to create some time you say 30 minutes or say 1 hour krapuna ayese we create na one enkura ne kasa na otwom ben so through conversations enya atiatia na go sit down this and manema no esa na eske enkura na away from you bibi ono okura wotimi kanchiro and as one can won want me and capture akura no with that moment now wanna somebody else will do that for you until they say okosku na wa hwe na de okosku wi ase me sister enkura okosku a enema ye kire omo ensema a onkura omo te so atase sebi empredia so kraketwa timi buza ne se onyira go ware oba na so go ware bema so atase entino say yeah soche your style of conversation na and anasi approach no with your manner you never buy one so no na dey too late because anytime you be free school baby you have to have a conversation with them busa the questions and then I school you see here you one ma otimika say enipa asoma say nipa we crack at them say me hairstyle na nyefe na me busa say na hairstyle na fa na was I so cause I am say then don't listen to the obika so at as say wona o ma na anya yonkufa bi na say wantimi a cheche nema bi mu ana say wa momo so anye free and comfortable to talk to you somebody else will do that for you until the man be see na next topic I'll go detail into that
you philosopher you boy me without the same question how are you showing affection to the kids and I say sometimes I can say akra pain di be mo say limbo
Indifo.
when we tree for say akra ye boni a say na obetia na say how do you know say oba ni buefu ana say bibi ha no and how do you approach them
So, I'm saying me that say, some question I will boost is very good and it's very, very complicated a little bit. And how the can say, Fabio Tremu say, yes, the topic is a criteria of America. But I think our growing up, from Ghana, had a lot of impact on us. And I can boldly say, not just me, but every Ghanaian man, be with that little soldier attitude. And remember, our way of showing love to even our wives and our kids, it's a different way. By man moon. I say, Bibia koye our fairy tale life now. Generally, mobeto no abrochire ne de mobe internet so ne I say me talk ma wana me to play ma wana me ye wedding kesi ana me ye bibi na che say. But yeah, no, we go through a lot in different ways to show love. By money hunisa, and I say money hunisa, and higher because of the way I tete. Because your papa obi no bet maka say nipa kakra bi ne beka say bia no papa mpe o mase because of one or two reasons. But obi on any papa grow up, me say personally, metima kan no say me ne me ma me ne papa tena years near Cambo Mkrebi drew half of my age. Because no mutu kwine. I was living with me na me wo far way more. So that fatherly and motherly love me and I mean more say definitely me mama say ne baby omodui omo kunto kwa me na omo frɛ me hey da o papa kasa kire no we say and I'm feeling that love. I'm open now. They are open to me. They can talk to me. Me and papa beti my jam phone so ne can different idea. Oba you say and I say oba be you say I say and they guide you. But first who are you to go and talk to your father say hey makonya gay. Ne akobobo okra na ye bedu fie no ne waba da ho twen. Etu oba kra yin oba no oba koye sports cry you and yes the generation and your man sisa and the try picking to Ghana for say it's very hard say majority of us at the mabeko sports because guess what we don't have the time. You making time no you bet man make you but here make it because we feel say at the end in our Ghana mentality was go school go sua there. We are benya juma pa no that is life. But hano generation ya me who say obi timi the social media credit ni sika audit to one no onye adwuma bia ye won kra ya ye mai show mu cartoons ne sa ayi den kra cocomelon ne yi
na TikTok obi da na ye chianika
and crank it way disca ho and ye man na ehwe ye man ko fa camera si omo so yes ade na ne ebo mo na fato na kra bo ni na say na odi camera be si so na say and I me dem me twa me fia ha say me say and not be a crown or talent, but because of how we were raised, and I don't blame us. It was how Fabio kind yeah, baby a free bano, yen chere how is it tiakora. Yeah, papa and tell catch us say, could you all quite no say near warrior or yiriboa than wasumba command bonibi. A more of the Bible say, and the Abia or Henny Biber cancer happen before the better one drink it one. That's it. That can experience how I will be film. And 80% how you were raised. Whoever raised you will contribute a lot in your life. How I better tell you, oh my otiti almost say mamsi. The way I now will see a city will fear ba. And our day and our day I had any be any day one who can cry now they come. I gave you a heart, say I was so lovely when I loved them when because mamsi na the boy penino say 11 years or so right 12 na when you broken heart many aji me ho catch him say uncle no I left her I mean no
What?
yeah no that's good that's my boy me catch him say that's my boy me funny be I say girl me cheating on him yeah 12 and okoshia say ne ma me papa ye typical Ghanaian African parent. Masaki asisa na sima ya dey no can you think na share form because I crack it to her, what are you thinking say wow he felt so comfortable to talk to the parents about it until as a smart parent you take that opportunity then you got the child and only Africans in Ghana for you lucky ye ma won express o Oba express who na ani atia akraketo ankasa word and share social media crane hu akra bi voice ni o ma bi ye bibi movies na akwa na tietie hwe ni mpani sembi na ye shate o mo down crane nyini no feel say now ade asa nipa mpeme na ade ame ye na nyefe na eso de kosua ade o ko book we student loan kakraka adwuma ya ho koyembu no akowie adwuma foforo na kada timamsi I think majority of how we want to raise our kids depend on how we were raised, and it's time say young parents now what I say especially young fathers because me pese me yire be catch me ma say o papa e ba de oba beto I say de bia na aye kakai no una aye the wicked person and I say the because that time your born papa din send papa e ba Ghana na someone ya me din na that means say me be je ho lashes a go it's like a huni sanyo mano e wo mu me pese me ba be nya hu wo me mama from Joe Boy. My friend Joe Boy say, hey, daddy no amount say no, and it's lovely. Yeah. I think say majority of it, like I said earlier, how we were raised and contributing much in how I see better tea man.
And we can be bigger grand to where so I said the relationship with our kids, what's it a chroma kwano how, why, when, some more questions, Question be obebusa you have to answer the question because so one church ni mu amana antiasia na say me bag opanyi na me won ma na oba say o onemi wokobo na ono ba no one ama no one akosia di kan susu nkomo no ho dada intino akosia ka chen say no asem na wo kubisa daddy no don't do it and I must say that you be busa. It's because you are 10 me. I don't be from go modem. Now Ghana go over my soul. Be from go modem. They call no Mr. Trasi.
Hey,
case. Metrafom. Metrafom no mumbi no more temper so. Into question about busa say. I didn't know. Yeah, me tiano. I said, me ko anga se me ko akro se me name wife ya ana ya tete omo na me nim say abuse ana and I'm say on say asem na waka no so wo no brush no off now find the tra will escalate to a different point and you don't want it to get there because so people go church and mu say abuse and say so at that point I have to be smart enough to me and say the case abuse I didn't abuse and also and teacher na me teacher and I say so we be na so sparking the crampona abuse and I'm saying no and abuse discipline so there's a difference between discipline and abuse no and I say I told you and I'm saying it's even in the Bible so I say so I had to
guide her
tell her say the difference between abuse and the being disciplined. And I'm say me yele and hair. And then I know what me yele and hair. Say be out in the baby that's 1 year sure. Do I come there to yell at her? Was it no? And I'm so okay. Say make us say go and do your homework. That's all na dining table that's all your homework. That's your mommy yell at you was it no? And I'm so okay. So then that is not abusing you. Say make us say go your homework that's 1 year. That means you are being disrespectful. So that is the reason why your mom has to discipline you. So the part of the form of the discipline is to yell at you. Yeah. Say and come back say first of all, Ama, please go and do your homework. So what tears has no, that's all your homework. Only problem. Yeah. But so what say your homework? No afa. The next thing everybody say, Ama, go and do your homework. How is that an abuse? It may change and never be brave. I feel to know. Etino a method na old fashioned na ye say fatherhood in America ne fatherhood in Africa no. Ye papa no bebre ni ma bebre won ma me say e kai say emre bi. You could do some money ma me bomia ma me ye ma you say e da won say me hu.
Well, we have to cry.
Me say me hu. Obi a me say me hu na me kasa na da so bo me. Hey. But Sandy, it's been so long time, but I still remember now.
Yeah.
So I say, but it be so, and can we be a then I'm a no. Say, go near, but church, you must say, I deal with the same the tear. na ye nye ne say ya enka e bia ka mesua bibi wo no anything na say bi abrofo na ye say omo mbo omo ba na so obo so omo kwan fa so a omo de tia omo ba you have to explain the reason why tia so ka say onjaya sade we say si won na ka say membie so a you have to explain to her the reason why any kwa so obie so and as a man and normal so explain the way penny for drink why it didn't na penny for drink so we ginger it makes it spicy it will no ma it's going to burn your heart and enya ma ucheche ne musa obeti ase but yeah African parents you know hey so one fancy hono ma wasum
beje
and you know I had this year but moving forward I think we will talk more about it
you that the family that say MC give me about now so me read the comments kakra me who say anajari opoku kesi share enyo nam ama sekle share Felix Ejekum share hi bro Cynthia Sakifio say looking good as always thank you Sisi Anne say about some boys will come 35 and that Kiki Joe near well done guys Teresa Fojo Mama Lee Julia Danso Destin and Darian's mom hi Becky Becky said that the fab or my fans or Poshia my Kojo Kwansa Ifabuni Mary Labby say Merry Christmas to you or Merry Christmas to you to Mary Joe Boy say wakase phone lines never back into Munye get it cool honestly Joe Koka me be asebi get to see Yesu Justina say your nephew or reply to aunt comment
broken heart this can go ahead
I but you why I say happy Father's Day in Afro 614 Multimedia. Mama Lee, see the number to call, please. Mama Lee, okay, you. Mama Lee, yeah, but the number never buy my friend. Now, Mama Lee, you're fair for contribution.
Okay, I stay a
man. Now,
I come back 30 minutes.
Okay, MC Kiki, my member will say, you boy, what can be brave? Question we say, what are the challenges parts of your fatherhood? Then my fatherhood year challenging, especially where a romance so.
A backroom had a time. Share time no. A backroom has a with me a show ma in time no ye. You see, difficult say you can get the two of us at home taking care of the kids. We have me now have me the schedule now have me schedule I said there be about kuni fi about kofi. Ba kuni fi about kofi. So what you say? Me fa before na me call kakra me fa babysitter kakra ma fa say na I say babysitter is so mutim ba we ba na I say kakra so me call they say me last one me I also could holiday 6 months for Ghana ba oh kwaba officer kwaba oba kwaba say it's ending yeah challenge ni mostly the time adwumasem once buy be but I mean nina got to do with say mummy no bete mo ho ase no mo hu say okay and crane is very very important me say my adwuma schedule was based on my kids what you say I chose them say I have to secure a worker ebema me nya time so I heard my brother my wife so ko adwuma because ye nyina ye ka say ye nyina ye ko adwuma say time I am dey ba radio nkwa na bia me hia babysitter wo fie what you say ba ma fa adwuma ene me schedule no ebe ye say the wife ni fie na me so me wo ho na aboa ama yetimi ahwenkra no won sa na the father can asem bi o say nenkra na aba no we are very intelligent and I want to get to that point suban abede na di akire omo this time no they pick it up so tiatia na me ba intafo yi kura omo ye last month no otimi show science say the buafu se bia wayi oye bibia waka kire no otimi show science wo so no atwe ne ho akoda ne mpa so na waka ukasa ne ho mfiu akrakoto na ondi ayi afiri wadi 1 year no otimi show that kind of science say the buafu otimi ka kire so no who can be and say sister you na or say no they are very intelligent now one of her say wo de atiatia ne more na wa more man nya that love na ma wa it will go na acom so say my father you say bia they have to open up to you, they won't open up. Now baso nya o trust her they cross or kwa mo nya trust for the husband. What you say?
So atiatia bebre ba e de tia em kra na.
We have to what say the African way na it helps. But we are more privileged to have the advantage to also come and learn things from here. So, what advantage you need to combine the two, and pick the one that which is better to train our kids. Because papa training in the hard way now soldier line, but your back you say no maybe also you can do it. Abrofonene akata for how we treat your man. You also learn and pick the good ones.
Akata for the
ebi muso say krapa. Oh no, akata for time cross out.
Sure.
No. Akata for man majority of them. Tie, kakra. But akata for cry ya so mu nyina kita tuo ya mu nyina no wi ya mo yesi no. It's because their mother don't tell them to stop.
And I think not just an uncle, no. And I think during the conversation, bebrely fathers in their life.
Yeah.
It's also part of it.
Yeah. That your
what you say?
Happen more.
Many girl do a jumum or brony. Okay, the lifestyle or jumum na. Nancy no complaining about, but I'm saying no wonder. Because how is the same thing na nebana peke. Na no be din common hours. Na me generate bibi shema sumo fi semente. Inti no like no ka. I say omo anti omo ba na to the point he says he say akwa no omo area ho no or sorry no rural man for cars no e say. Oh ena ni nua ni I say ni kunu nua ono so ni ye adwuma. Ebusa say ademo kasa che na say dey no oka. Also kasa che akwa na akwa na say I don't care. I don't care. I don't care now they be jail. Jail. It's because maybe all call it the jail they call camera capture no area ha omo bi obi one enough for ko bi it jail no be ko. But how here sa lady no when the suban or how or ye no ma I don't care na bibi say that's not my job. That's not my then. That's not my so yeah style like a trainee I think say it helps. Because how I tete manner we try to help them in our best of our knowledge. What you say? But how to do it, how to balance it. From the beginning. Yes, chakra coin one free so. What you say? Let's show them because you going to say yes, so you better go change yen ma yen say ya and can never say. What you say? Because Hankrano, they have a lot of opportunities. They have a lot of things free to them. It will China obey abusing. Who China obey abusing? Yeah, what time now you who iPad? Ask yourself. iPad, who iPad no? Now you bro 20.
Oh, yeah, bro, that.
But someone say 1 year I buy you iPad.
Yeah.
Who call it must screw up yi on one the person or with me be man is all say no, not away. So it's this point, we have to be very focused on our kids if you want to make them, because what you can do is to teach akrano na onyina what me what you say. So I believe there are so many difficulties in caring for a baby here, especially with time, especially with how you want to balance the actual school and the while so difficult very, very difficult. But I think most of us are doing well. Ghana form crying be in that kind of behavior. Say akata for no. 1 or 2 be and no more 1 or 2 who say this person is one. What you say? Oko cry what Pentecost sorry them assembly. You know say they are doing so good for themselves. But oko into the other world say oko akata for no man akọ for no who say no so baby nam no so it's difficult. Hano if I influences and the doors school I'll be calling crowd be sure mono when we are some on be catching na we be on be mananom no ukra yam be show it's why monitoring is very important. Can more drew high school person one monitor mu year they will come home as rubbish. You know, difficult.
Oh, you me that CMC if I remember also a question baby I free so I say your parents maybe or heavier they make decisions for us. Say when you aka say me ba we the obey doctor no. China. Unim na office school back na ukodi agro bia. Why be born just because o papa person nya dey o person we you. Akwa say your parents no and they person decide ade a your person ye ba no ye. What dey make no? Me ba we dey or your lawyer. Me ba we dey or your doctor. And apart from lawyer or doctor no, you cannot be anything else. Untumi ye mechanic, untumi ye sadie. As a parent, no, what will you say about that Subai no so say? The chroma I think say almost that I mean, Ubaya doctor okay, but one person no choosing the opposite way. As I say, it's not so there now be careful. Also, person obani lawyer na doctor. Only doctor mawana.
No, but if any Dr. Jace.
Where's the doctor there?
Dr. Jace.
Yeah.
But I say also mom's so the Baba call friend prophet there.
Prophet.
So was that quite
I said your yeah fine.
well, I feel they also are fine.
Prophet na also
One the bro, anyone that broke here.
Bro, muscle.
Hey, prophet the never broke here. I know the prophet to be no.
Ubinim.
You know, I'm seeing what I say. Interesting conversation. You know, sir, question here beside choosing a career or for your kids. You know, parents be a wish the best for their kids. And you know, so we share areas in say car professions are a payer, and I say will give you, you know, say you constantly you always have a job. And say as a Uber crew for that, you say Korean nursing. The reason behind Korean nursing is say
job.
Nursing, there's always a job.
Yeah.
And you know, say you will be quite a racist crap now. That's what the womb pass. They don't care, say mention no, because we the potential. It's in that ma before no caught nursing field more because we engineer it's very very hard to find a job. Maybe for Pastor Dadiamo that even check the same. There be the profession here example we engineer. Also affiliate applications over 200 as a 300 applications. Not only juma because of we engineer. Now we engineer na so we tuntum na so we broni kope juma. Onya dey the mama. So we accountant. Why office na go as accounting no. It you know part of the reason why your parents na say your bushman for no more try to choose a career path for us, you know. Say I want you to be a pilot, I want you to be a doctor. You need a well paid and but maybe for say and that generation now you more and the kind of no more you cannot choose anything for them. You know, until Osha Obibusa say are you going to work because you love your job or you going to work because of the money? Because all corners say security now you will never have fun.
Yeah.
So you have to have fun doing what you love and still getting paid. So as the internet say, it me direct him Kurano in appropriate way in the form of conversation and explanations. The reason why first of all, we'll be able to say my guess almost some my career about 20 times.
Who knew TV of pedo? I
feel crowded. Was it I could see also always there I want to be a teacher. And I'm saying
skinny one.
When I'm back at one, paying you know, you buy now, the woman, mammy, was a mammy babysitting no sham crying now, dear. You miss out of it, also babysitter. I'm good. I have a sort of way of grad doctor.
What was that word for? To feel now, I abroad the energy. I did one emperor.
Oh, it you know, the SE who say social education a very good. Okay, but yes, it will be say, man, you know, you have to have that kind of ayonkofano with enkrano from childhood. Because one year is only could do baby. Na say one in this ayonkofano, be no one ma oka obiti.
That's right.
So what I say, because at that time, no, what Jaja na will be advice, no, the answer way. Until that me would the can be no one my toss. Until no say, who to see career path for mana. As all Busan ocean baby an interest to be kind of my example because that's one the back get you know. Oh, she say, Cassie, yam pama dear. She's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, and you know, last year, no make a talk a sewing set.
Yeah.
Edemano. And now suddenly call baby my according to
Joan's yeah, cut to materials.
according to materials and they are the man no no or to no utwa
Wow.
Fabric you to channel and
yeah
Almost
That's
a
why
designer.
designer-
Yeah,
and the scout bit by disca.
Wow.
yeah or they in started foil
Yeah.
so to do mana now or they bon say wa raw atare nation ni nyina no not the foil
Odi kan rops na mo bono.
ah
Na uro na
The top time more, I
Ni
guess
do
you
boy
know
that
The top time more, I know I
eh
say.
I don't see how to man no tense over na they need was question them with the foil a design na foil no kura ko te kura be na bono
Yeah.
so what I say but on for the brand know the design long dress know the be a short dress know the but me know the material know the box I didn't just say do be see dress I yeah
And those things, you
Identity,
know,
no.
Fabio, we say, Sadia now, Bani,
uh-huh.
take very good care of it. Like,
Yeah.
money, how you want. May or cousin be, or yakwa, not or drawing, bow. Almost also be arts, or be officer arts. Once a Ghana, and for arts,
Yeah,
said that,
yeah.
now she's one of the top most makeup artists
Wow.
in the world. Your father could BBC, man, call
Wow.
UK.
Yeah.
Benisha Boateng. If anybody can check her out on Instagram, the whole UK. Girl be oba wabeje one of the biggest movie you know year wa US no. Wabeje
Grammy
on
Awards.
that movie once a movie for mo dey bia mo year na.
Grammys, no.
Grammy there for mostly music, but once
Oh.
a movie cine or big Oscar
Oscar.
girl ne ba every time or fly ne ba e ma ne be
Makeup.
near the makeup man ko stage every time.
Wow.
So at the end of year in Krabrem so mu discouraging na gasam want onim how oko BBC oko ba bia.
Yeah.
So
And
take
the-
very good
And the
care
good
of
thing
that.
is,
Yeah.
also, I don't know, yes, what they are having fun doing it. So you never get bored.
Yes.
So I say, it's so yeah, Nima will be one of my yeah, and yeah, so I say by our will be there to our bills. It's a Juma, Pekrampa,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
now,
yeah.
yeah, you know, say the cousin Bako, the cousin Obana is on quietness, but you be Osumuja. So I say,
Say me to me maybe that.
but yeah, ne mami yeah, man, quietness, and awareness, and so no Humuja, never be yeah.
Hey.
So I say, but because of you say,
Yes,
Ghana by you say,
Yeah, believe it say with who moja no afenti.
Yeah, if you are
I saw
Oh,
me
Moja
girl be
panic
adwuma.
attacks, yeah.
Obi sakeke ade kan no. O ye che ni moja no. Girl no go ya wu.
oh yeah,
Oh, Mr.
Oh,
And I'm say
Brian,
adai me kwa me say say anything happen to obi. Obi ho hu moja pe no afenti.
oh yes,
If
oh
you
yes.
Brian, my second born.
Oh,
Ono
yes.
ade twa ne nse bo fenti am dey go hospital.
So
Yes,
we
yes,
once
no,
Africans say nim no ma bebre o.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we don't study so many things. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bible chain and be was so many things say ade we sir say yeah the nam ne yeah.
you know, I think, conversations like this, you know, we need to extend it more in the community wise.
Yeah.
You know, say be ya a bit me educate ye hon, you know, especially ya no single mothers no ne or excuse me, say uneducated parents, you know, so be on ma like who need so much experience about ingratitude. So what I say, and on my frustration, no, didn't any kwan nti say yes I pe na wontimi ne akora no nya ayonkofa bia no ne vibe bia nti no woni beba wo so no na akora no wagensem na afi de wo ye ho hwie nyi nti ye nkaza na ye so no ye fo say ye de ye nya opportunity a ye de ye sua bibi no a ye practice ye ne ye mano working my no we also have to broaden this conversation a ye betimi enne ahofo ni bia kasa because
People are going through a lot.
Say you share some baby. And it's our graduation party. So for 16 years for graduation party planning graduation as here. So what I say, it is animal when you know say you nick and me and so no from the beginning. So what I say, na say my who busybody, na say ya hwe ni my ni baba ya hoso no. Na enima bebre asay because I'm crying school year omukwe. Ade na wo koi no school mu na kwara on tiase. So what I say, I say lego almost course we fed dondology. So what I say, and you know who kono opese
arts and culture, those kind of things.
But those one of the unrecognized causes
of
you know, it is a university. It's not a title of university. Now make on my certificate because so the Joe would dismiss school no over now 200,000. The 200,000 for the rest of your life.
How much?
So I say it is a program no mboawa na what the banner say we say dia kope adwuma what the number bia then what's the point? And you know yes say ye na yawo ye ma no don't but before we can accomplish that you know yen fan started omon kora bremo no na yen started en church ni mabu nchira na yen guide almost steps so at say be ya e bedru baby no or the trust be mama wo parent no or no be nya sa yonkofa bi a onye se bi a wo de hye no kon but mo susu ho but because of wo more experience no betimi I elaborate more I explain and say okay say career path say na be so choose so okay let's dig into it say yen hwe enkofu o medical ye bi o maye bi like ekosi o mo say and what is the long term goal, what is the short term goal. So timene o munya sa yonkofa we na echeche mo then you betimi abo mo choose career path but the enko yes yen dey show mo
choose ya man de oba me bobi sa question papa for na mo so mbufu ano omo ne omo ye kontokwa na mdo ko mo mbaso no me ba bobi sa question ma answer me busa ma me read the question I mean comments kakra me me say my sister Paulina Boateng she say hello family Shadia zamanfo abatown Shadia share Shadia say Shadia comment papa ma me read them
question
started from
one question
yeah
busa me say see no
busa sa question
waka sa statement by the church I'm pensing in time church
okay Shadia say some fathers have shown nothing to their kids aside hatred. They play other roles better than daddy role. Shadia say, I wish I was a host on the panel, one of the panels on this show. Shadia says some fathers rain curses on their children. And I was trying to say, I would Joe boy will answer what she be. Also call in later. I'll say, okay, I wouldn't cause I'll share nothing but tears, shaking my head. So sad, so sad. How your own dad treats you like they never wanted you in life. Oh wow. Shadia, this is too personal. You need to call the show and let us know what is going on. Shadia say, hopefully some men learn. Shadia say, Fabio is an amazing dad. Shadia say, not every parent. Shadia comment to go. Not every parent.
Okay, say parents be happy by you know. And okay, say not every parent. That's when it send this message.
You know. Well for their kids.
Yes.
Or say some parents take out their work frustration on their kids. Okay. And the next year teacher say, Victoria Mensa strain Eddie. Mina butterfly say like me I don't want self or can them say nurse
blood.
Okay Shadia say loving your child is not a crime. We say Annette K Alote sharing Shadia say don't only be proud of your child's accomplishment, be proud regardless. Abigail say do sharing Shadia say some kids even will trust an auntie, okay,
over there,
or uncle over there. Shadia, I know, right? Shadia, you should have been on this show because
next week about mad yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, next week about mad.
Okay, and the Shadia will be here. And Shadia says some kids will trust an auntie or uncle over their own dad. Pathetic men who take out their wives' anger on their kids. Apia Boatin Michael say love your show. Thank you, Apia Boatin. Eddie say Merry Christmas to you all. Merry Christmas to you too, honey. Shadi I say pie. Obeka so be do so ma.
Mom see me show before I bet to so catch a team for say omo twen no mo friend no mo ngi atede no.
Ai.
Oh no mama na catch
for me sramo. Ampa no kana o se mtwa pictures na mo de to so mo hu say.
Police afa ba ko be see animu ha ne mfa hwe.
Yes.
Fa ba ko be see animu ha na.
Yes. Ye nrani ye ma.
Ma menje ba ko mra. Aha, okay.
Yeah, Rani and mouth keke. There ya papa to stay on the show. Miss Roman ko na time we do so be fra na wa frese be ya. Also ubeji ham na ubesi aji either t-shirt ubenya makeup free and hairstyle free from Shadi's Beauty. Ube utika mama and Miss Roman munjina so na mubeba show no so. Good day papa, why ready? Yo boy. And I'm in fancy to that the fab so. Na the fam class all kasa enche. Your boy no was all kasa. Your boy hamper ni si your boy ni ye ko your boy so. Your boy. That you say na rebe nimbra ye na.
Oh, Rebe.
Yes. I will say
Fancy.
No mo say papa say.
Dawson.
No man Dawson antade wo.
T-shirt bi
T-shirt
wo. Eyi foi. Papa foi ya omode omo ebufuo eba omo embasu because e bi one ne yiri enya asem eno so ka ho say ya de papa.
Mamsi. I think that Shadia Kasa question now busa and I know say one busa ma Shadia baby see. Yes, baby see in the so. So Fabio ne Kiki Kasa ni nyina kwa na me try april kra senka bi I focus on. She was saying something that was very, as I think that question now is you move two sides, okay? And then I'm in OT doing come on, and son I ever showing so. We talk about this program, and then basically we were talking about it in different dimensions. Your papa be is very hard. Say, Bema. Bema nen obati no be catch oba and be obetan ne man. There will be two or one or two reasons. One, the fear honor tension be or and then me key point be fab obeti me ajo conversation when I think say yes any back and forth then yes
Obi so crack aside I didn't have an issue, but my mom and the appear what over frack the oma me
so the point is say parent me nya asem yes asum me nya asem a na asase em yes na asase wo so na efom ye but your man be mo how a bia omusi reacted towards omukunu no man as papa for no eso Emma papa for ni take it that way no in different ways in America there's different ways to these kind of cases e bi mo ha obi o naturally grown up no that's why ono ne fie ne ma me ne papa de bi omo kontokwa he's used to that ohun ni say normal ohun ni say there's anything wrong with it obi also a oba na ye na de bi ma enkra ne kra ko gina oba na chi entimu ma ne nkra ne kra no mo ye bogus ma no adapo yes but say na me cho say be ma no hell me make key point me che oti na say say and ayi ma me for no mo mai ye krom be free Ghana ba up to ha say Christmas aduru kra na ye atoto enyo ma ye ma no mo say Santa na to ma ho. Look at Debbie, Mercy. Look at that. You know, hell, Akrani, you know, ni papa and to be a man that. Debbie a Santa and then your mother be for more man. Papa Niso is struggling hard to pay bills at home. He's thinking one or two ways to even make things happen. Hey, Christmas as soon, Papa be to work me so as son I no say, oh, who the auto man because they be new. And it's a wakonto to Namoto Moi. No the bibi kakra de abeto bibi ama ne ma na ko ka che ne ma ne say Santa mo die na Santa be fi ha no de begu ha. Wo ka sa akra ni be hu se wo kro ai enye occasion kra no wato atare kra no. Oba ne nka nche akra ni se dada ne kotoma o ma miska de kotoma o. One ne call let's go and buy let me go and buy you stuff. No akotoma no. Akra ni nyini no ne papa nti one day be man no me man so study a. Ye to ne mama nkra na. Nkra ni dru fia, o dru fia na okuta bibi de ma ba. Omo ani gite bibi a chen so maami atomo because they see say omo maami to ne omo bebre mo. Everything is about omo maami mo ana say bibi sa. O ye yes ah, e man mo tai yes ah. Mo de hatred ba papa ne akra ni ntem. Nkra ni nyini no hu say ne papa is more responsible. Hu say ne papa on life. Yes, yeah, the money be pay, yeah, you make a year abontina ko park, so you spending the time with them. But open shoes, open new maybe na akra ni ntimi nya sa ne ma ne mana. Papa no ntimi enya, although papa no so na fa ba ko to no ne ma. E bia ja wife, Gina Farmer nkra ye mo ba na say giskei bro nya ne omo list me Aubrey list now this bro now yeah iPhone 13 Max 13 14 Mac Pro Max in the crown open. I hear list or be I list two me see me two na me jeans 2 by from city. Me my cat was say me so nyina there me nya o wiase no. Me pese me manya. Enti the first time me buy busa for iPhone 14 no cry me there. But that eti kam was kan kamenya manana. Come yeah. But adwe ko nipa ni trim no too much. So o can be ana kasa
me can be show no kakra ba. So I used to have that mindset, right? Say growing up no bibia when you have to give it to your kids. But at the same time, as you who say enye bibia de my money bia na papa. Yes. So I can say oh okay. Yo mate. I know the man ko Christmas day no so na yeah. Say back gift to man kra no. Me tie guy bi ewo YouTube. And he talks about Christmas and Nema Tomayama and the Nema behind Santa, you know. So he says Oma portray Santa, say we white person Christmas be wanted to talk Nema Mankura. Yes, so before. Intina dietina afesubia as a white Santa and a denema Ebrayama. So I used to do that. Do Christmas a 24th night and then me because who got teacher to home better no. To be honest, me package umu gift nyina tino. I used to do a package gift nyina na umu kwada na ma fa milk. Na me the milk so na cookie na ma ka half. Na me the akoto no me ko. Tade ade chino mo ba. Almost say Santa and the buy oh Santa came. It can be a lot of fun for them, but when I listen to Wait and I'm saying, man, I thought about it, I'm like, you know what? I don't think that this makes sense. You know, so we got to say, oh, Christmas, about 3 years ago, I said, me just had this, oh, they met Tomam and minimum, I mean, Tomam. And just Santa Biano. Oh, so no, that the Santa, I'm saying, maybe we don't call more. And I'm coaching almost say, we don't call Easton, I'm don't call Polaris. You call Easton, not Santa, but coach one. You call Polaris is not Santa Bafo. Santa, you know, be a fool, say. And you do feel that we do call chimney, no. And I'm so Santa came through the chimney, and they gave me. We are one of the food or the toner. I don't look I feel much on this. You know, it's fun, but you know. We have to let them know that it's our sweat, you know. So two fairy name discuss pillow money fairy tale stories, but the story behind is who team we are. I don't think say yeah no my so what I say. I bro follow you my dear name be bro no ma omono for
yes she is trying to try to change it.
Do you know say Kwali be getting offended if they don't get any gifts? Then they become offended of Santa. And I say almost believe say they did something wrong with Santa for baby. A year, ne mama, and papa in your scan. Then they Santa. Emma or school or Casa Santa America. It becomes a whole lot of things. You can't say you didn't get nothing. Say something.
And my son for being count. iPad and a Joe with a minute, no.
iPhone no.
iPhone, iPad. Right now, as I'm talking to you, the baby and one more use iPad on fee. So iPad and the phone, no. Yeah, if you say the okay say, and never be it's fun. Say, oh, now buy you phone, a test on it, but say, Uber to me, I've restricted 24/7 on things that they do on that phone and the iPad now. I don't have a problem with it. But if you know, say, you can't do it, I don't even go there. Because iPad and net when you could tell me, game will say Roblox.
Oh my goodness.
Me download Roblox ni on my phone so. Na catch them and download them no more. Ti me download no more ti me chane e bo na o makoto fia ma me. No go I feel the mo say me bag no akoto tuo. Yes. Akoto tuo. No what they tell me na as when him say, so you want to see my reaction say, may I approve and then what na. They can buy anything. It was our game because I quite say you were living your world. So when you have Christmas, I thought Roblox, some say Roblox gift card. If you have the gift card now, it gives you access to buy points. And the points, and it gives you also the way to upgrade and then maybe an app and also what you say, if you are a 2-bedroom, you can buy a mansion with a swimming pool. You can buy there be a car we say you could make a Lamborghini. So I say, and now your text message as I was our game.
Yeah, I'm for to be tested.
And go for no more testing. But me a call. So I say, and you know, and it may be one of my blessing and a curse. So I say, because YouTube, they be a very dangerous for a man. Because and they we are saying one obia fast YouTube and TikTok no me no umeti me kasa de no me fie. Because and nneema obia obefa phone bia na o de sine so say the private part no be ya no you know they are to honum because bibia obi be ya on say negativity and sell social media it obia no obeka say mapa bia honum it is that what you want your case what you are restricting us and kra no na tablet na there no ufuze all the more wo so no unya a little piece to but nneema omusua no sa tablet because omuko school that is the conversation they have. The mommy gave me tablet for Munina 7. Hey, add my friend of school said in Roblox, say. Mesako here, almost said to me to Roblox in him. And now because school shooting, no be to. And Tisani, money, no phone, a tablet, you don't have access to it. YouTube, me fear and show YouTube will because YouTube is all more access than that. Obe, click, yeah. Meba penny no. No, if you YouTube no copy, or the Chinese for no, no cyber attack, no, attack America for in so many different ways. So I say, you know, the programs you back YouTube one na, unim na sa ubani ko glue to water. You back girl no or share Chinese yibi YouTube right? Na a boyfriend girlfriend way. So at the age you know, you so glued to side no, you say my fear. One hour na won't akrenka ubakona say I didn't know they akote one corner na wohwe into one time be me obeyisu me bathroom and we no de tablet na twene be enko no me smart o ode nya door no toilet seat no and ode twene toilet seat ni chen say and oja akọ ntimi so no me adopa me so me ko yisu bathroom ntimi ko me de me ya mu say tablet ni so ntimi hwe na me ko app na wa bie no link na bie na and I'm baby and I'm here and I'm see and then my pharmacy first and I'm call Google and I'm say your 9-year-old kid is watching this. What kind of conversation do you have to have with them, right? Because I was so overwhelmed say I don't know I 9 years I didn't even watch it but I copy you YouTube and over here but me kind na omu age you know they trying to experience they asking questions among themselves will develop it. If you know for start table, if you baby start food, sending money no, it gives him different kind of thought. Into who parents say, oh no man just have connection or now one research the kind of conversation that you have to have with them at the age, you know. So what I say, into within 9, that's all your bar. That's all people say, as a man is on the car. Into so one yana say, who could hey, and now should we po no abuna. That means you are telling me say I don't know here and yet it you know as they are curious and they want to know more. So at as 18 Joe, Mr. Tablet and the phone.
Yeah, so they're all kind of correct. And what I would say on top of it, saying who making statements says who team control, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, well, the same phone and the iPad and there, Apple for
Parental control.
Control, You so me mano, me the call phone is 1 hour. Now block you. We are then ultimate crochet.
Okay.
Call YouTube 30 minutes, now block you. It will say I send him a message to Aubrey once or requesting more hours. My ignore. It me time I me person who use phone no. And I will use time I me person who use iPad and I use majority of parents say name. But I call Apple ni mo or Apple yi na settings ni wo.
Oh yeah.
Utimi setting in such a way say time I person akra ni use phone no. And I will bet him use. Time I person use iPad no. And obey use. Or use in 30 minutes because they are glued to where okay be Cromonte. I'll breathe me now. What me to game PS4 mom almost there 2-3 years ago. There last week I made so I see some more. No, they say me hair no me start steady or te who say what they be one day obetin and at times it's like we try to let you explore a little, but I'll take advantage of it. Near parents no but send else can hear no credit. Ocean out me control unim how I see yes and your mana Google share information jiffy on some cra. Pesa obeje now pesa bi omudisi omade bi because omko school ma me mano omunyina school ye mo computer pad ni bi omudi be fie enti oko school na school dey so ma lucky majority so ma lucky the same way na so bi okay send your akwane be hunu ade na so betimi I explore adisua na man adwuma bi no sa man in some ways na boa nkwan bi also embo mo but I'm say yeah diverting akra from what questions na obusa say aden na parent say me ne oba me ne wanya ntokwa na me de me frustration akonkra ne so e man no kra times mo ye mo bufu ye me ya akra na ba nche kra no aso wa twen no enam de kotena say na den although no on walk akra no ebi won ba ya me man how we see acting no ene e man kosa me bufu me bufu no kra bi ma na ma ka say obuafu na wo kasa no kra no ma fa say na me ko na ko she na me relax dream me na that time kwa na me ne nkra no e be di agro ma na hyew because abeya onko a me place I game me ma wo feel lonely to be say me twen nkra no na me ne omo di agro na say me ne omo di nkomo na bia me omo pay my attention more than ba so as a father I don't think say it's right and it's appropriate say so no yire na o girlfriend na say o baby mama nya ntokwa utimi sisa akora na say timi pa akora na so e ke say o ma that's your kids. I don't see what could ebe pushy behema as a father ebe pushy me personally say to that level say me yira ya de jise bia me yire ne behema foforo akoda na bia me ba ne be twam na bia bufuo ma say me ka say o ti me kan say bia me hye da akọ ne ho akobu no baby I had twam kura na bia action na bia pai na bia ko ye bibi but apart from that I don't see why a behema kura
me on my take on those kind of things I think say Shadia comments on man about father B can hate the kids and other things. I don't know what she has experienced, but whether the father now say was when you be or yes,
the father they so I just say my dad was amazing.
Okay, so the father is amazing. Whatever my experience normal be a woguna or kasano. When you find out say papa won't cry, that's that kind of things to now. I think they will need help. And we should let that person know say for a father papa for pen crass I don't know. Mommy for cry to me very, very harsh to kids. Past father calms things down. It is a papa will feel na papa no any frustrations from a jumum be joke me poor juma be what's up me so be I want to be can say me pong from a jumum wa
my birthday is my house job. It's say papa to me the frustration free. Adwuma one frustration you were adwuma. No to me any ban and muscle fear. It's something that has to be once a year. Mental health and I say for you in treaty. Because we feel say everything is normal. You won't be about them if you say, oh, I should be a deeper about to meet them normal. But it's not normal, say, be a papa, not your tiny ma. Papa. Now, you share the background of that person. You heard the background of that person. You heard the background of that person. Maybe the person went through that kind of frustration. Be a papa tete or be a so that's why the person needs somebody or with me. I'm on a counseling for some time because it's hardly say papa wa won't cry.
Tiki, ebi so ananya wa DNA efa chire na nya ne ma.
Oh, na so we
Ɛnyɛ wo ba ma no
Yeah,
kɔ
ma catch you say
No,
no.
no, you're right.
But it's frustrating.
Catch you say no me. But I think say so obi a father. Like what I've experienced with my kids. Now papa no in the frustration and I say would you do matem kesi or more. That person needs help. And I'm saying to whoever Shadia who na or person or manity I didn't say that person needs help. And say a pro we man cancel that person no. If you take your frustration from the job to your kids, it will be cancel wow but ultimately to basani formula no. That's not the way to go. We can't help. Maybe the mother cannot help because we are frustration you cry the free who cry more, who frustrating more, and the man in the come cry so. What you see? And sometimes it happens. Obi oha open sempa. Obi oha open sempa. Eti papa no who say all the attention goes from him to the kids. And some fathers are really jealous. Or believe say oh he had the attention of the wife. But he is not getting the attention of the wife. It's a say who when they hear the break between Onen and Ireno. That's the kids. It's a say Onunga or reason who say it's not the fault of the kids. You know. Some people are very jealous and maybe why it be to me. First, me hear yourself when me come out. Say, oh yeah, I was saying grandma. What you say? And my girl was saying, my bread. What you say? Sometimes you say, teachers say grandma is over my position.
Position the omaje dada.
It's say one very very wise and decisive with your decision making. Now one baby who am question say oh these are my kids. So if my wife is taking good care of them and my wife is giving all the time to the kids, it's for us. So we should be very careful with that. And Shadia, if you know somebody who is going through that or did a matem or frustration, no, on seeking help for that person. On try so to keep the person into getting a counselor to talk to the person because a mentor. This is not it needs somebody who tuning to a certain point. Say, hey, these are your kids. You don't bring something that went on in the workplace to the house to come and put on your kids. You don't do that. A mental issue, I say, and that's what about them. But there's something wrong somewhere. A manager's have frustration, a bank, so and we should work on that.
Yo, I mean, we did comments. Kakran who's the producer? The number at so a unit. So number I'll bet me a free a 614-556-6434. Remember the bill. Oh, so I was who number intimate in number near 614-556-6434. Mr. Monfred Fenamon Chair Madrin. Was friend out shall I do ya messy busa questions so to me try Ubenya hamper na be available on Ubenyabi. Into one starting fair. I won't shall frau contribute answer. While I answer question dear mammy. Ain't no young comments no Shadia say exactly because I say LOL correct Eddie say correct. Shadia says some stepdads are even better than real dads. Shadia, I need to call you because conversation that you should have been here. They need to want change. Okay. That if I have that question, no answer, mommy. The anger come back no. So no answer that question.
Well, on say said na Kiki can say be a mental issue, but me no I will say there is more of frustration, but I've never seen your Ghana near way. Near parents boy rough me papa you be a on boakra or be ordinary be show but ada obeto ne nsa no baby e be fa bia no e be fa so what I say but no doesn't mean say e bia o hetiwa na say on pewasima na bibisa just frustration the boil up e man dey take sa action no but say obi a on dey way to ne ho asi wo say obetan ne made menye share bi say bia obi to wonom say every day bia na wo de sembone na wo kafa wo ma. Then again, grown up in Ghana no yetete zanche ni bebre o ma metu na obebre na say kohwini isa de manya na omo keka but that was not a way to define say opawase odowana so ondo. Your parents don't always love you but say who breaking it down so say enkura wo ho no mo a say woni na joke bi so no yire nya asem na say enkura wo no ma na say mama wo no ma. How do you control yourself? Say debia me wife etimi nya problem ho. Say bia BBS na say e ma no mo nim how am control my temper. But e mema no dey ya dey was animal no. Say joke say bi won kwa no ne ma no akoshe baby no mu dia grow no. We have to be very very careful because emkrano dey ye can be our mote. I try so hard to say me ma enhu me frustration. I try so hard to say me ma hu me bufu. I try so hard to say if I'm going through some difficulties here, me ma hu because with your little expression they understand.
Hold on, mommy. Why now? Obi afraid line so. Hello, caller.
Hello, mama.
Nancy say.
I told you I do mama lady.
We back your mom's. Mama Lee, like I say.
Patroni.
Are you, Mama Lee?
I mean, my program is very, very sensitive. I will hold any can because now we bring now you feel more Ghana and then the abuse who feel more. Now most of them are age now. Them be all team and I said, "Me idea no dey question about so. Sign na ne papa ye ne mami. Enti no osua free mechi. Wanya ohu odo ana ne na most men of yes and so mo ta no mo ye no papa. Because odo ana ne papa de ntitia no papa de man ne mami no. Officer ye normal say be my so treat you obasa. You or the free Ghana bidrua. Still want me a good parent in America. And Ghanaians and so I wahano. Yeah, so parents so you are confused. In some of us. Because if you say on person day Ghana to theater to mawaha. At the same time, 1% to adapt to American system, many American niema. On internet incredibly you confused. They don't know say Omokofa Ghana culture. Because if you are never papa so yeah, be a say no, you were born here by mistake. And they say anything kola. Also go school go see how they fall from. And you said now can say you pick you my your mano. Yeah, if you say yena in ya kebe ya na de sikaba. And na I say my na bra no for na minimum the bra
Fab.
No, all can. Me say na ma damakuma say my nest. No genti. It's me correct that one my sons am from Maryland to me what you akra gutu am kra wintimi we yesu yi na my na and kra mu say photo na moja e wo yesu me mu amazing sia so therefore so your ma so mo nest me am baby sa instead of I call it 4 years, 5 years in a year. Or even I say my way, I'm well. Yeah, I'm sure the one class and I can the banner or person puma dear. Did the person or fashion more? Obey Jessica because the passion I want to walk. To obedience kantia yenya Ghana or African mentality na dey to kwan no. And na me basha dia so no come be me be sa. Oba de okay so oba for what? O yire kura eso kura oba your oba. Enti ni kwase okay so oba because wonu asem no e yoja. Na me wo share touch am so. O de ka papa we bo de ka boni e bebe. Enti be my time pa oba keso oba de. And most of men are not so much. By force now, the babysitter I didn't know because only choice. Every choice here. Because we best say na papa mo yeno. Oba ko try be aba na ko to damia. Oba na yire go dia woka. No yes, but had there only choice. Trust me. Only choice. A do say a true love because in papa dia na yire me on authority and otua dankara na yire nyema na otua babysitter da papa no fie na enkora nko babysitter no obaje ne risika. How can you do that? Your own children no obaje babysitters that say what else you are going I am telling you the truth. In America, yeah. Mela nkwa ne see na yire kwa djuma na wo hwe nkola no da wo nkwa djuma wo nkola na obaji ne yire babysitter sika because ono na otu adanka na yire babysitter eti ne yire so be man so shada na yire ye aduane ya no so afre na fo nyina na obedi aduane nyina go ne yire to aduane. What kind of mentality is this? How are you raising your kids like that? Oh, we all have a lot to learn. And most Christians and so I say Yamano, if I say to Yamasumu, I say Yamam Kwankakra, and the Munkola Bomutia. We are my confused. I'm still doing research, looking in the Bible and doing all that. Yamani will be brave. If I see a man adapted to the system at the same time, we want to give them the Bible, at the same time. If I say something Ghana should be do the Bible, and the mammy and Sana, and in there. And I go back if you say the white yano, person mania. I don't know how it's good and it's bad at the same time. Because one year, idea is automatic because we were nebi. Or they mention, oh, side or no, not laptop, I want video. Or they mention, every Sunday, I come waking up to be a mouth, and I would be able to watch it. But they were saying, 4 years, 5 years, with a cell phone. My goodness. I get bound here as one Democrat, Cranking to say text. See anyone will you to send a break. And I want a lot of questions. I know, then as I my grandson or this review, some say, the one papa, a one mamma, no son, me, the mamma, papa, boy, me, and I. I thought that question character with the other day. And I'm a church, so no boy or boy me, because we call. So that me whole less and tell me some school to know me school or babysitting. Also, okay, so my grandpa did well. On think I know what you might be almost a question. Am I in care? Use wisdom to encourage them.
Yo, Mama Lee.
Yeah,
that's a pass or was soon. Go for a bridge, ya like it.
bye.
Bye, Mama Lee. Yeah, that's it. Why you na basu? Obi waso. Over. Okay. Dali fab kasamamia.
Yo, Etino. Oh, Zobia Basso.
Obi asaba. Okay. Hello, caller.
Hello, good evening.
Evening, no, that's to say.
Boko na oswe.
Ado me pacha wani
That's good. Me pacha shade ne kasi. Me batch I can't keep to but I will try and make it fast and summarize me contribution to the show.
Fast, madam.
Most of your panelists I know them on a personal level. So so you guys are awesome parents, and then you guys do a good job and continue to do a good job. Some people can be good fathers, but horrible husbands. And some of them are also both, or you're a horrible father or some you're a horrible husband. But me imagine say would collaborate and I would I heard Joe Boy, if I'm not mistaken, that Joe Boy can be say, maybe on my money frustrated for my money, blah, 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 on the bills. I understand. But it's a choice for the man to say, I will take 100% of the bills. So them I will feel so okay. Papa We live in a Western world. Obet me catch your say, honey. Even though I make about 150,000 a year, and that's 100,000 a year, no. And maybe I mean what projects be. It's me perceive I will take responsibility way. I don't think so. Banebeka say on ye. What am I say? It is at the end of the day, no. We share or ban halfway. So we be man who for 60%, and that's all. Man can for 60%. Now what the account who can assume you will fear. You raise the family good. What am I say? Because it shouldn't matter how much who is bringing to the table. Because come on, one you're frustrated with Nejumin. Mimi Boti, Ejina Menanswa, Ebo 13 hours. Maybe Ejuma sa this Christmas 5 days. Ejuman Gemayebi. Yes, so but guess what? Said me when I'm sitting to 2 minutes. Me know because I'm just coming from work. What am I saying? It is sometimes no, women suffer equally as men. But why do you come home? You come home to comfort. You come home and you come and share. Say be and then you quit Jumano, Brahma Breno, obi ye me say, obi frustrating, obi ye me say. This is why we have a couples. Nkola no ye fi ejuma ejuma ebe fi no. Ono nim de wo utim. Onim de wa kwhye we bufu. You know, it's you can either calm yourself down, vent over the phone with a friend, and then come home. Now obe fi, now wo feel say we bufu na went to me akaka wa gianche wo classmate no. Now what do frustration the boom kola no so. The kids don't know what is going on because ono ti fear je no. Ono nim say in comfort zone. Ono say no this is my home. This is my parents' home. But you come home and then you start raining insults. Sometimes, yes, obi kanebia, it doesn't make sense because you won't come insulting your kids. What am I saying? You won't come insulting your wife. You won't come. No. It is obi kanebia. It's not possible. No correct. Mr. We catch him say yes, oh baby, already you understand? Because me personally, I won't do that. It's of course, I am telling you this. We live in a Western world where women are suffering. If you choose to take 100% of responsibility, that is your choice. But there is no way Bema taking 100% responsibility of banning and supporting. Yes, back to the Western friend is enough you can be there about computers and stuff. In Kolano, yan tray and sex, me and I'm half a not till I turn 20. Mina minim she because me obano mo catch me say bema so won menyim eti me obi obani mo school bia me ni piano they will tell you uko office chair me ye bechi watu because you catch me say bema so won na boy sis so imagine eti personally no man for bema ntem because I didn't know better. But me problem is say in this Western world that you woman these kids already know. It's by a certain age, you have to teach them about sex. Because if you don't teach them, these kids are teaching each other and they are learning. And the school is only teaching them a little bit. And then they come home to come and explore. I thought my kids didn't know anything about gayism. One day, I say, what is this gay? Me, I'll say, oh, mommy, he was in 4th grade. Oh, my teacher's brother is gay and he's married today, and they have to make sure I'm hopeful. Because I thought my kids were naive. Yeah. Our children are not naive. When they come home with things like, oh, this is what I know, you have to teach them. You have to let them know. So, if a man and a woman, your morals, say they are man and man in you, they are your choice. And no, there is nothing you and I can do. Because I know your sexuality preference, but I think that as a parent, you should be able to tell them. If they come and tell you, or you've been able to see something inappropriate, you should be able to visit it. Not because what me who we are. What is it I can't tell you again? I have to be able to tell you. Me as a mother, my 2 daughters have to report to me every month when they have their period. Me as a mother, many choice no. It's not always in that case. And that is not the reason why it's me. Because every month, a woman should go through a menstrual flow. It is a way to me and can't share me. I have to be able to address it to the doctor. Say, July, missing a period, June, July and August. I want to hear from the doctor to tell me, say, oh, usually it's normal for them to miss their period. It's not only pregnancy. Sometimes Rebecca say abnormal. They put these children on some medication that can give them a regular menstrual flow. So missing a period, no, it's not always pregnancy. Missing a period sometimes could also be maybe there is something going on in terms of hormones. No, it's the earlier we catch it, the better. It means any day. I don't doubt my kids for now. For me, even though they are teenagers, I don't doubt them. Not because someone should fear 24/7, but I just let them report it to me. And they share. Question.
Question being your sister, Uncle Peace, wait you.
Me for sure you see no nyame adoma. For me your panelist correct. Na me better to make a kind for me my whole fair share. Me to me it was nice talking to you all.
All right, Sisi, thank you.
Bye-bye.
35 Kasantama as a call and it's almost started. I'll be a Shadi Amuka gives me some of them a boom.
I do my sick, sis.
Katakasana, for 1 year. Hello, caller.
Hello.
If I try to say, I think come back to I think come back to one year.
Mary Labby.
Hey, Mary, I just say,
Namia do passion mohoye.
yeah, we are pa, Mary Casamel, we are maybe our question.
Okay. This would be a bit to me. I can't say, encolatity, parent. Mammy and papa no ekabo moa. Say, omutemu fire. There is no way say encolane be basa basa.
You Mary, that's now Mary last week you show you
Me pacho I.
But your last week you can't ask.
Hey, assembly.
Okay, it's also here.
So na dance so we sure to
Last week the Okay. Yeah, my sponsors maybe a why more.
Mama Lee.
Sponsors so. Say you, say panel sponsors. Sponsor show you be a day.
Oh, mommy or eating perfectly saying.
Shadia.
Hey, there's a money.
What was my color?
Sorry.
Mary, dear. Your loyal listener, for 6 1 for her. Mary, where we need a basket back. Why? The next time we got better to pass. Now we show. You married us so fair. So we need be a Miss Friend number now. Producer the toast so no. And me say a free may use me who producer Montreal mammy my Obama for. But the fact you fast now course call you other day. Hello. If I don't want any.
But you
are disqualified.
This guy's not looking at me so better than you.
You're challenging.
Parents in India, American parents, them catch easier. Namibua. They got the American had such a new private training Quran. The idea, young could be a Dutch, the best way. You know, they are coming quite young, can combine what you learned from our parents back home. Then what you've come to learn in the US. The infancy on Quran. That's what I think is the best thing to do. Because she can't see the America for Korea, America, can you believe 7 on Korea 5-1? Boys 4, but pardon my message from saying, Papa to me, but if Papa to sorry. But now I'm back to so. Also, no. Why should I stand up? I don't have to stand up. I was here first. What did I say? I was here first. Now, me, said, you can't do that. No, man, it doesn't make sense. When you on carbon, you that was your school outside. That doesn't make sense. The fact that he was here first doesn't mean you have to have the seat. Because I was there before. No, now they are sexual. Said that you, now only a good pretty pennies. You combine it, the editor tree or Ghana. Maybe you say I will for the train. Maybe the correct ones that is your America has to come with the other one. Never bomb be free. Never Germans of America for start the end of the master. That he was too rough. To be my danger, that was only Christian near. Let him be out be as a Bible, so come be a factor to Koran. Bible now, who did a woman, fellowship. I can't get you. So a Muslim or a Christian, they don't let him go be a fellowship come grant it. And look, that what Mankulana the imping in Pama
No,
in what or what me. I was one.
Your deaconess, now I can say last week what you show you.
Oh, of course, you know the was a mission.
Last week, now a damn topic. Then
And a childlessness in marriage. Now, you might say Hannah Kobo too.
Yay! And a really
Oh,
bad.
Yeah,
Gabriel, bye-bye.
Yeah, that is fine. Kawai na so bi ase aba so ne ye ne ye nko.
The callers is a bad no mobile. There's a more for callers to say, says a more.
Na pa do se sai be jai. Bi ba jo hwan na be. Hello. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hello.
Nancy.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, okay, to response. I won't tell you if you make a choice.
Oh, I don't care. I'm afraid when I mean, we live in. I'm glad I saw Dino. The CA, I'm in Muka say, Crown, where me babano, oh, party. Nima me catch a day. Atade our fashion. Nima me change the sister. Sister, when you are selling, yes, sister, I play Nibofu, and I made a Magako steam. Can you believe this is here? What friends are young father, dear men, now also son.
I want to know.
Daddy, Chester, I don't say yet, and you put the party.
Who says so? Be decent one.
Okodu yɛ no af ɛna ne maame sɛ me fa nkɔ nam sɛ never me fa nkɔ da enti ɔno a ne maame na ade kɔ so ɛyɛ ɔma so ɔden ɛna yɛ ama yɛ kasa sometimes yɛ teatea ɔma na sɛ yɛ yɛli what I say ɛyɛ ɔma so ɔden bi sɛ ɛsɛ bibi ankɔ ka papa ɛne kyerɛ de ɛnyɛ sɛ wote hɔ no a wɔn ɛnyɛ sɛ wote hɔ no a na ɔpapa ɛteatea na ɔma me teatea ɛyɛ waa osuban.
Na so ade ni dia na o ye ni bia na wafa.
Oh, daddy. And I saw the Diana. If you are not a mammy, dear, and then you don't need me to hold your pa.
Oh, dear, Drampa. Oh, hold you. Today.
This other question, I mean, but you mean, dress me up, I am power.
Who bring your haircut? Why?
I only be saying.
Okay. A panelist for na bonipa 2 din. Enye nde omo maba no. Ahwa
mo Joe boy and Papa Kumasi. Alazi Kumasi nyame. He didn't design.
Joe boy wa ha nde me say but different people di.
Okay. Kumasi nyame and KB. Kiki me ask nigga.
Wait it ni nyina. Wait it. Bye haircut. Bye.
Relax.
Wait it ni nyina. Yo, fabulous. Mama Liz there.
That's all my show no.
Okay. My really comment kaka. Sadia sister because onya pass it was so sad. Was stressed. Mama Liz AJ I didn't win anything. Mama Liz won't come home. Highly favored the queer say Annie Marcus say I'm here. Hey Marcus, that is official pa. Zilla's Merry Christmas family. Florence Ferguson say the best show. Marcus say Merry Christmas, Mamsi. Me who say my sister, Mem Shane. Mama Lee say it's after 6 p.m.
I know.
So please stop. Oh, I have to eat my food. Mama Lee, who's fear that? Who go there?
Food now, hey.
Who just went outside with you?
Minimum Mali, yeah.
And the Jaro Pogas say, I am not critical. Zilla Swassa, Annette is Merry Christmas to you all. Merry Christmas to you too, Annette. And that the fact, what's some name?
Yo, said a time they year BTA, but Osha said some like can be Biana, my young friend.
Okay, Prince.
Okay, President number 2 and one said the Usi canon you could sense the frustration in his voice. Say the time about na Okubinata de show no, Messi and yet, but once an engine Casa, and yet what is the reason when theatre and yet? The bad girl know what's the man mentality theatre or papa. But so or satire theatre na ever no deco. Would it tifie? And that's what they coin for. There are some places beyond now, can I say, I didn't know your outfit is not appropriate for that occasion. It's not going out of my house. And I'm not gonna say that Ibia and a buffo so and say and sheso, but I have to explain to you why I said or shed satire.
Maybe I showed in now summer.
The size showed when I say Kroma net here. And the show about here, I'll let you know. So I just say it, you know, just a casa. So that it be saying, oh, giddy, out the koi, I think I will phrase a batter from no. And you know, that was just
when enough for no. Also, be
winter time.
So that was just by the way that to continue what they're making about how parents a day or more able to come on muscle. And I say, so when they said, because I made them wife, example. So be I want to cast him, I say, and Tiasia near Juma. And I may prefer say Crano Honoma. In the quasi a cancer assembly. So I say, in think out the young train, a come no me nunqua near can. It's you know, most of the times in Embano, or Munisa or Chan home. Make us say, I say, who come and own a default. And a man is own default there, they will have to prove to you, say, who know default, same Crano who, same Crane in the one move. But in is some way, somehow, have an impact on the kids because be ube can be say, who can tree move, who can perform or mote. Say, you know, all can be cramped on us and be a can be an or until yesterday, our phone. Say, only kunu and yasama, and even cry phone conversation with you and your friends. And you can say, Ukano, Abra, or Mano, say a conversation any appropriate. So, boys, say, friend, man, daddy, is that one of your chalice? So be friend as I was everyone I'm because that one of your chalice, you know, so Charlie, no, Charlie, yeah, so no one is that this person, or it be echo so around you, piano, and quando munim and more picky. So we have to be very careful the kind of choice of words that you use when the case is around.
You're highly favored. I still love you guys. We love you too, Sisi. Mama Lizzie, Mama Lizzie, if I was the mother, I wouldn't have taken it to her. Just say, oh, no, comfort, I ran call. The name teacher, your man, Fred, that's not all. The name say, but she bought the
commented.
Highly favored, highly favored, how to make friend. Highly favored, highly favored Miami sister Netrio. See the best station to watch is Afro 614 radio and TV.
With the woman hamper.
Highly favored. With the hamper, or my sister, or my neighbor.
Oh, okay.
With the baby. Joe Kofi Jane Fishy Joe. Me who said the lally Kwame hi the light is a meeting bronya dear. Guru Cho say chairman, Guru Cho say chairman 1. Guru one chairman and the one chairman 1.
No, the Guru just any panic.
Aye. Oh, Guru. Oh, okay. Kofi Edu Jane Fishy very educative show. And if I Kasama young quiet ran away in up, you ran is also for family gathering. It's Yana young choir.
Well, there may debate chat on here. Say, yeah, we have to have some kind of iron coffee with the ma. Na ye chile mo and name be. Sebeya, yam fantia enhyia omo so busa question bi a ni abotre na chirichi no mo because the adeba kwa mehu no ewo yen African parents no because of the way ye man kasa no so omo school it has an impact on them school in the way almost the level of aggressiveness almost omo colleagues ede kasa it because of the almost mama Lee kan say the parents here no eno bi na so de enyini it because of the way say one yere kwat one ma the way you talk to your wife no say enye kwan papa so enkra no so feel say ono bi kasa the same way na so on because they don't see anything wrong with that na so yes na so ekroma say enkra no omo ayibi wo no ma especially black kids na omo de come so omo fe ADHD syndrome say omo hwe na say oba no ye a little hyper na omo recommend it sa program no e de man no school so omo de man akoy say after inti ye man ne the regular school kids no entna sa who was ADHD na who was syndrome no bia that means no untimi associated with other kids no but ye man no e bia na oba no krapo no oni sa de ni because utira nye ne diagnose oba sa de ni bi na then they put them on medication yes into omo de omo to some medication so afi de asem na say kra and these are some of the things are systematically omo use omo de say black kids no and chronic free school ba mo mienya mmere na emu so omo questions na omo ko omo sua school mo no so share American system omo ye teacher for ye abrofo wide middle age girls and omo child dey school mo enye tuntumfo adwuma nti bo say a whole school na bi ni patuntum o wonom no we teacher wono ye ba kope omo nyina ya abrofo young and enye mema so adwuma but I say nti sa abrofo ma no omo no mu training ye manama ye o so I say nti sa wo ma especially say me am wo 2 year omo hurihuri ene na mo yi na say wa nya abotre wa chirechire ne memu a chire no wa mbuso mo the kind of conversation that they have in a school now so no one kasa no say the obi kan say my and kan say Bible na say what the teaching you have to be able to explain to them say no one time we mudin komo na Jesus say oh I love rainbow then Akosia say oh no Jesus you can't love rainbow but rainbow hey beautiful colors grown up no o sha to say the rainbow to obi am so
rainbow sign na just
say so far rainbow sign there say na mo shirt bi o honom no we say Tommy oh yeah no say colors bi o anu wa say rainbow but me nim
go downtown hurry here we are for
sister me fa di share na me ba guess ba kwa pre ba ko a che say rainbow color and say no yeah them no buy no say okay so why you wearing rainbow colors and as rainbow colors for him say I did say me twem through say me wanna me wuro boko what I say it no say me say me bibire no mum ye nya abotre ma ye ma no conversation constant communication constant and church so bibi na on tia say Bible no krampo no Ephesians 6 verse 1 say kwani ye bibi na say fane kwan mu a mani who say Ephesians 6 verse 1 bet you say children obey your parents in the Lord for this is right.
Hey, prophets
no Bible. And say omu say free Bible mu na eba that's a wo de church mu a say Ephesians 1 no you word for na mo ba na mu dwane no oh asana be ba no you word for ba no be teachings and teachings say was about
the kids
the kids and then the family. Nice. You know how oba bema wasede ewo abusuamu oba wasede ewo abusuam na nkora nso wasede ewo abusuam enti sa ne mo wenya so wutimi nya abote na sa wutimi kirekire wo ma na sa wudi dua wo mu a na ebe mu benyini abaye pagimpa because of kwabonten na say ohun so obi ye bibia they're not going to pick it from there because when it's in the fear it's not allowed.
That the fab pia waka say MC Kiki ran up and so
I believe sir we are fathers and we know how it's lovely say obey father in how and cry very important in our lives is to build something for our kids and it's something that responsibility to say you be boa my ma anyina be more than us. Like Joe said, you want the best for your kids. What you say? You're putting more, your name Mano and collaborating. Now you're putting more energy into how we want our kids to be. It's very important. Your son or daughter may have his own ambitions, but you are the father. Una eso guide ya krano to become a better person in future. It is so freely na ka say akwade so open waiting manako they lead it to something harmful. At the end of the day, no. You expect somebody baba no ni ho baba so you lose a lot when your kids don't go on the right channel. We should all be very, very your mind and yes, setting up say we will do everything possible. We don't give up on our kids. Okay, a prince will give you up on the kids neck. And he shouldn't do that again. So if you know, say what you if you know, say what you if you say they are and you're writer, it's either so better if your uncle party, no, and as all manage there, which is just
yeah.
What you say why double work because you didn't put your hands on the
your foot down
or your foot down to tell the child, say, hey, if you don't change this, you are not going out. But I say we should put that kind of discipline and forecast in it. Or say there's difference between being abusive and being disciplined. Who discipline over. What I say, I credit it to him or to her, no. Or pick say be no abuse. But like you said, you showed him say this is discipline. Me discipline you to be a better person, not to abuse you for anything. You are my daughter, you are my son. Why would I abuse you? Man, I'm Dubai. I didn't may abuse you. So we should all be very careful because the kids is our future. Your brain now, crano. Be future, you know, chomachi. One show, but one more by your lava, mawa. I know do baka to you.
Yes, you.
Oh, that. There are so many places. There are so many nice places here that we can take you. Don't let your son do that to you. Matthias here. You're African, no? You're not everybody in chamber side, and I said, what's a woman chair or here? So, you're here. And let's help our wives and our like fathers, us as fathers, no? Yeah, so you're putting more into it. You're putting more into that.
You made us say MC Kiki. You boy caller Biabasu. Hello, caller.
Hello, Sissy.
That is a
Yami Adom.
If I don't want a minion.
It's your girl, Justina.
Hey, my girl Justina. Also a loyalist now, pa. 90 cents.
Yami Adom, how are you?
I'm good. Because I'm inquire. You have a bizarre question.
Oh, it's a great discussion. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. One contribution, it's both parents, we always have to be on the same page when it comes to raising the kids. I think, and also and then we have to add our Bible teachings and everything in raising and Quran. So that's all I will have to say.
You a very, very good point, sis. We they watch and say, oh, a deaconess, well, sorry, I'm pa. I mean, sure. Now, a sponsors, maybe a while.
Mama Lee.
Man, become almost sponsor shows, no.
FM Beauty. FM Beauty.
Now why?
Anna.
Amudro.
Wait, what? Your son, where we didn't have power.
Make up an
Thank you.
Yamisha, Afina.
Yamisha also.
Afina, Baby, when your t-shirt's fine. Afina, son. Daddy, you're the assistant. Yamisha. Your boy call us now and why? The iron no time no clock. Your boy for final take you brand.
Call us now. So, Mamsi, I mean, your diet for BRC, someone share 4614. I think we yeah, there.
They see na FF class near between so no baba ama makeup o.
Yeah, there man come and I think say na me boa next week and man be ba be come so be chere mo adwen. But they may debate chat to in say being a father is a good thing. And and you obia na your father so e will be as the fact that wa doesn't mean so your father. You ubeti me sperms, we sperms donor, a man no kata for any kind of sperms donor. Who donate him will be, and it's not easy, especially it's when she or papa, I mean, they be American. So when she or papa, only a good father, it not impact on you. You conform with your child support here and there, and mom only a good parent, and mom only a good father or mama bravo because they feel the pain. I be a man, especially say, money man in ya, some man, or money mujaya. Now, my dream some say will pay my money back by
using the kids against
yes,
them.
by only say crying our and Osha a moi Google right and cry yes stubborn power America and I say we are Simon. They don't have a father in their life. And Cromuntiminko school and majority of them Cromuntiminko school we money father in their life. And I remember say Yana Uncle Foka say a man tete and Papa Chen and ma which I always say a true in a sense say yeah man anytime my we always out there and man the multi-taxi oh man of war na aduane si jane so na ehye na phone satana so no konkonsa yes konkonsa timutimi yesa anyoma we nyina abom akra na ehwe form kra you never see how our mama no ebetima flip ya so akra ni mu being there by my man daddy fa bo hwe ne ball na just ebe rough for timi chichire ne ball dan no the game ahye ne 74 no gina attention ti baby I make a man a man very good e won kra ba ye say Yankopon sunsun no wo ye wo so no see ye ne mo nyina tifi a yetimi ye ni ne kra Fabio ni ode be hwe ne ba kiki ni ode be hwe ne ba no e ma kra no say daddy eni nji ade ameye no nti e ma ne so ama mo take in your personal only be ma jaya doesn't necessarily mean say akra has to pay that price no give the chance ma akra ni mehu ma akra papa no Christmas asun kefe oh daddy befa o man na onko hwe o mo doesn't mean ukra no oya sakra nya me boa ma onya yere onya kunu anya so onya yere men fa pay no enko fa akra papa no too much because person akra ni be hu ne papa esa na akra ni nyina last week obi kan okiki show ni so say o nyini ni maame obusa no ni maame de entro ensema goma so aba ne papa enti ono nyini nya no say the papa you wicked until the first time she met her dad and it was wow papa no say mema yen tankasa e ya yen go details wo nioma bi mu ye hia mo kra na yen ka ba oso o hia ne papa nya abo cheche no enioma busumi mi 2000 say mama me anyone fan top bibia ma oh sir and me ya hwe later me trouble o ma me amfa ni na ma papa na afi ma me no girl no call her on ma me tintonta from poor ma me asem so beginning when you good love osane there you think say oba ne pe wasem we so onyini ye say oba ye otanfo eti esremo mo me ndwe ye money future ho ye yeah ti ya say nyina am say Brenna ya bro abuche ha nyina because of our kids. I don't think say we just want to do anything because I can't go and send you baby. I can't go and send you and no so. But in and out, they be normal. They all build a fear out to cry. You the mad dream about 2 months and I will tell you and maybe out to cry. No neighborhood I will cut na cry. No man contribute more than what you did. Because some person cry be able cause our neighborhood or not be on it. Or any neighborhood be ti I'm see the metimaka no and yada atiefo ase I know so be do mam see essential nice hampers, me and my friend pampers. You know, a nice one. The way Mamsi decorate. Meaning, Mamsi Christ your money died. Juma no tenef you know yes and man we. Keko. Cause you're a good decorator. I don't know. I go to almost say more talent. Now, I feel now quite you know, man, yes, sir. I said, my mama, dad, you know, cause they're very good at you. Now, your colors be ancrophobia more as a more tasha. Oh, be more high, I'm more makeup, you know, cause you me my makeup nation.
Numbers,
yes. Nanekia say what tasha. Inti
Oh,
well, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Baby, I'm
Very no quality.
Yes, baby, I'm baby or one. It's not because you man makeup.
Yeah.
To schedule something one need FF beauty.
You know, framing.
Yeah. Marcus said yes, I any pa Marcus. No, they be out so. My sending no. Kakra. So you know, funny Christmas from there. Kodo for su there.
Never call laser.
Yanko ni tri hun kakra ma.
Yeah.
Ehun fu kakra. You know, nti dive telephone nyina ase. Se mo nya abotre hwe round table. Mamsi, major capsule video na.
You may fear crash so and them say when to me ambassador Obasima.
Yes.
A good loyal listener no so a friend obinya bibi. Yeah, there will be biasi. Woman can we say nay 24th to be answering who ye. And sana one mama drive, we don't drink and drive. Obenuma shofi and no neda. I will be answering who ye here for 2024. Yeah, there will be biasi and they show na a very successful and very me say wish ya bibi wom obi a nya ne de kakra especially a papa for move from ko ye mo so ne mma so no. We na mo nya mo de obom. Mun kai hu say the children come through us. They are not from us. It's nyame na they are fire swama ye de na ya nhwe mu ye no mu say ye wo as anu ye bi ma nyame na training yes. We have a youth for to answer into many careful or senior titi ye man ye bibia ye baba ka so bibia so na wo say to man when ya ka so iPhone 100 now dem ka ko taman next time we ba be 1,000 na say we nya wana na obehu. And you know, be a very Merry Christmas official pie. The Yamia say, be or dear be do a share so be do the last month and make a crabby na car next year in the Yamia. We be answering who Yamia do my next week. Next week, we see
so like well, I'll show us next year, right?
Next week, you remember 31st.
Yeah.
Okay.
The same na man am also match them adwin say
31st watch night. Yeah, show them with my.
Watch night. About 46. Well, nyame drew I be.
Yeah, oh yeah.
There will be as say mo share mo amunya hampers so no. Me frem later. Nyame show be as so share. Bye. Daddy fab as pa say di na nyam. Aye, it's because of being
the youth president. The youth president.
Mammy, now me sponsors so mammy, your mammy, dear hampers, no Emma, it's you for no. Me da Shades beauty as FF beauty as KJT aftermarket, okay, T print as me rubber register as me than as a pa. Mom's is essentials. Hey, momentum, you know, yes, hello, a pound that's it. I will now better to be. I will show you. Yami adu ma next week everything is here. Bye bye.